We are live. We are live. We are live. We got some technical difficulties going on right now, but we are here and live. I'm trying to get us going a little bit here. I'm supposed to be live right now. I don't even know how to do that. Public. All right, everybody, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Right now, hold tight. We are in the building. We are in the building. Okay. Top of my feed. I should be live on Instagram right now. I should be live on Instagram right now. I should be live on Instagram. Am I live on Instagram is the question. Should be going. All right, folks. I am going to change the link here. Pardon me for a second. Just trying to make sure we get this bad boy right. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Public. Boom. Let me get this link going. Move. All right, folks. We are here. Boom. Boom. All the liveness happening right now. Fellas, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's good? What's good?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All
Yes,
right,
sir.
I went ahead and started. Good to see everybody. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. I want to start off by giving my guy, Jermaine from the Grow Call podcast, a shout out for his mental health episode. Anyone who hasn't seen it, make sure you go on his page and check it out. It was just a tremendous episode to see brothers talking about mental health and what that means for our community, what it means for men, black men in particular. There's a stigma about mental health in our community where we feel, I know culturally for me, I'm from Barbados, they always say, hey, just forget about it. Just go ahead. Something must be wrong with you. Take an Advil, smoke some dicks, and you're good. But for me, it's just looking at where to get help, how to get help. And I think the best therapy for black males is each other. I think I see brothers who are sad in their home lives. I see the brothers who are sad at their jobs. I see brothers who are sad in spaces with their relationships. But when they get around each other, it just, the vibe is a whole lot different. So shout out to you and your team for doing that piece.
Appreciate you. June is men's mental health month anyways. You know what I mean? So that was one of the reasons why we want to have that on. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. It was a great episode. It was a great episode. I got more clips coming. Some clips are really good.
Can you hit a brother with the link for that?
For the clips or for the podcast episode? Because you can go to the Spar Minds YouTube page where all our episodes pop up from all the shows that we have on our network. That you'll be able to see that there.
And that's why I asked you that question, because you almost dropped the ball. Good job, my friend. Good job.
I'm too sharp up here for you ever think you're gonna catch me slipping.
No. What I mean is you needed to drop where it could be found and
of course.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by that. No, I wasn't taking a shot. If it came off that way,
no. We good, Les. You know what I mean? We good. You're my guy, man.
And Aaron Carter is out the country. The Knicks ran him out the country.
Yes.
So I don't even know what's going on. That dude's hilarious. One of a kind. But the Knicks, bottom line is the Knicks ran him out the country. I'm gonna start with Adam. We'll start with Adam. Adam, you called the Knicks. I picked the Knicks as well. I picked the Knicks at 7.
The Knicks as well.
Hey, what is your thing? What are your thoughts about the finals?
I'm not gonna say it panned out how I thought it was, but I'm just saying they actually beat them faster than I thought they were gonna beat them. I thought it was gonna go 7 at least, but then it kind of showed how young the Spurs were. Like they were. I think what was the stat? What was it? The percentage? They were up 70% of the series.
72.
74, 74,
something like that.
and still lost the series. That's insane.
Wow.
But you got to tip your hat off to the Knicks. They fought. They stayed. They stayed even keel. They didn't waver. I mean, that's what veterans do. But Victor's definitely going to come back with a vengeance. That's for sure.
Well, we'll talk about Wemby in a second. Les, what about you?
Well, if you remember my comments, the Spurs should have won that series. And they should have won that series easily. But it was something in the back of my brain was like, go put that G on the Knicks. I turned that G to 2,700. Was at the casino. I don't know if you saw any screenshots I was posting.
No, we don't want no part of your screenshots.
Oh, it was a good time. I hate the Knicks, but you know what? If you love basketball, it was pretty impressive what the Knicks did. It was pretty impressive. But I will say, in honor of Aaron Carter, I wish I knew his middle name so I could drop the middle initial. I don't know if this is the place to have this conversation since you're asking, but that was the most diabolical, crazy, unorthodox, sloppy, choking, exciting finals I've ever seen.
AD.
I was more shocked of the finals that ended in game 5, and I was disappointed with the Spurs coaching staff a lot.
They have 12 guys on their coaching staff.
Yeah.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yeah. And didn't do a damn thing. The substitution pattern was horrific. I think I said it a couple episodes ago when they was like in the second round that he had to learn. Mitch had to do a better job with Wendy's minutes because during the regular season he averaged less than 30 minutes, and then you're asking him to play 44 minutes, 42 minutes.
Yeah, he would have never came off the floor for me. Whatever.
Right, exactly. So like. That's what I'm saying. Like that whole month of March, like the last week of March into April, like I gotta boost his minutes up and get him revved up for the playoffs. I don't think they did a good job of that.
What's the point of swimming underwater and being with monks if you can't play 48 minutes? That shit is for show. Go ahead, 18. Sorry.
You know what I mean? And also like I think we were very disappointed in De'Aaron Fox as their veteran for the Spurs. He let them down. The last 2 games, Castle let them down, and I also thought Wendy had some bad crucial mistakes in the series, and other than that, congrats to the Knicks.
NBA is back on top.
I wouldn't say. I definitely wouldn't say that.
You have to look at the ratings. That's what people judge it by, right? Like they say, this is Jordan era. They say Jordan era numbers.
Right, that's cool and all, but like, what else? Like, that's cool for like the finals, the
Jordan
viewership.
level play. Jordan level numbers.
But that's not right. But that's not helping the regular season. Like we was all tuned in for Mike in the regular season. We're not tuned in for nobody in the
regular season. Right? Nobody cares about the regular season.
That's
They figured out a
so that's so your point of bringing that up was it doesn't mean anything. You're just talking about a series. That's 5 games. That's
the whole
like
the whole playoffs.
the NBA. The playoffs were solid. They wasn't great. You thought the playoffs were great?
The Western Conference was great. I don't think the Eastern Conference Finals was anything worth writing home about. I thought the East sucked, but that's I'm talking strictly from a numbers perspective and the complaints that we've seen in the group. Like, NBA, nobody watches the NBA. Yeah, right.
I mean, us as people who come from the urban community, we're definitely locked in, but we're a small percentage of the population. I mean, the NBA got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I would agree. They definitely have a lot of work to do. We can talk about why. May, what's your thoughts?
I mean, it's funny hearing Adam's take on the East when he always talks about how dominant the West is, and so that's hilarious, right? But that's my guy. He's known for these takes, and you gotta love him for it.
right. When he gets married, all that shit gonna change. Go ahead.
I mean, in my opinion, right. That's right. Salute to that, Adam. Word up, man. But I think like people forgetting that the Spurs they're just ahead of schedule in terms of like the development process. I think they develop far too fast. I mean, just being honest, and I mean injuries are part of the game, but I don't think that they'd be OKC if Jalen Williams and AJ Mitchell are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion. I just think
we brought that up before. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. I wasn't on for that one.
Yeah,
but
we
I just think
definitely brought that up.
Yeah, I think the Spurs were just a little bit of ahead of schedule, and they just ran into a buzzsaw. Like, let's be honest, the Knicks built their team over the last 2 years, particularly to beat the Celtics, right? And if Thibodeau, learns to play more than 6 players in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike Brown was not a bad coach. He got a raw deal with Sacramento, which is one of the worst organizations that's ran in the NBA. They let a good coach go, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, he had a veteran team that was ready, you know what I'm saying, led by an unsung hero with Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying? And for people to give, Karl Anthony Towns, he gets a lot of flack and stuff, but I feel like his defense and the way he played Victor, like that was a big difference in that series. You know what I'm saying? Like they beat Victor up, him and Mitchell Robinson. Like, again, I picked the Spurs. I picked the Knicks before it started just because styles make fights, and I didn't like that matchup for the Spurs in particular. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm surprised at is I did think that I said Knicks in 6. I didn't think it would go 7 games. I did think that. You know what I'm saying? So they did win 1 game less. I didn't see them beat them in 5. But after game 4, a loss like that demoralizes the team. And it's tough for you to rebound and come back and play and win when you had a 29-point lead and you blow the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like their youth just showed. I mean, for what De'Aaron Fox is getting killed for, he hasn't had a ton of playoff experience before this year in San Antonio. You know what I mean? Like he didn't play a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, yeah, he's the oldest guy in terms of the veteran on the team, but he doesn't really have a ton of experience, you know what I'm saying, like that in big games. So I mean, yeah, he fucked up with the thing with Anunoby not running the ball out, but again, he's not experiencing those moments. So I just feel like the Knicks again did what they were supposed to do. Veteran team, won the chip, and yeah, man, I'm happy for New York.
See, this is why I disagree with you, right, man.
That's cool.
You're giving Fox too many excuses. He only played in 1 playoff series. Yeah, he played in playoff series. Hold on, man. Let me get my point off. He also played in play-ins. Against probably the top 3 greatest point guards ever and went head-to-head with him. And y'all didn't say shit about that when he was cooking Steph. He couldn't cook nothing. He was better off just sitting on the bench and letting Dylan Harper get his shit off.
Yeah,
Like, let's stop
maybe
making
so.
excuses. This is a man who's going to be making $60 million.
But the money has
No,
nothing to do with his play, his
it does.
experience,
It
though.
does. It
It really
does. It
doesn't. No,
does.
it doesn't.
It
I totally
does. If
disagree
you
with
get
that. Totally
man, if you
disagree with
get
that.
200, man, if you get 200 and something $1 million, you are supposed to produce more than 3 for 15, 4 for 17, 3 for 16. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Or he should be.
Even if you're not experienced in those moments, though, AD, and you're comparing a play-in to the finals, really,
Like I just said,
you're better than that.
like I just said, man. He just went head to head. Your playoff. You just said he had a playoff experience, right? And both of his playoff experience I just mentioned was the playoff series that he went Game 7 with Steph, and then he
Yep.
also played in the play-in against Steph and went head to head, and actually outplayed him more games than Steph outplayed him. Know what I mean? But no.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The era for
But we're just going to give him the hell no.
He was a byproduct of a poor coaching decision, right? His ass should have been on the bench, right? Here's my take. The Knicks are the first team to lose 5 games in the finals and win the championship. Right? Like they're the first.
Say that again. Hold on. Say that again.
They're the first team to go 0-5 and win the championship because there's no way in hell the Spurs. And I try to give Mitch Johnson a ton of credit, but like every single game, there was a decision that I believe that either Harper should have been in the game, for them to not know who's getting the ball into the game. And honestly, like I let people like, and I'm cool with people saying how great Wemby is. Wemby actually doesn't have any moves, right? And he's not while he's 7'4", he's not crazy athletic, right? And I'm not. I think like he's one of those players right now because he's so young. Once the trade ball's going, he's on fire, right? He just looks unstoppable. And yes, he won the genetic lottery, but like I watch him try to go by people to the basket, and he has to work too hard to score once he gets around the basket, right? It's just a little bit weird in those areas. But I think like the coaching, and it's not Mitch Johnson is young, but the whole staff in general, like no one, like if you really care about the championship, you put De'Aaron Fox on the bench, right? You at least you go, or when you have somebody like Shaka Smart once told me, when you have superior talent, you go to the basic fundamentals of basketball, right? And I never forget that. And the reason why, because all I'm looking like, damn, it would be crazy if they just ran a simple flex offense for Wemby. Because if the guy who's setting the screen is Champagnie, your best 3-point shooter in the corner, who's shooting 44% from the corner, who are they going to go with? They're going to go with the 3-point shooter, or are they going to go with Wemby coming to the basket? Like real simple. They try these high pick and rolls, and the thing I hate the most is the screen. The 2-handed screen, like touch screen, is like real corny. Right? Like it's just I want to give the Knicks a ton of credit. I'll give Jalen Brunson a ton of credit. OG Anunoby, I told you how I feel about that trade. But the Knicks were 16-3 in the playoffs, right? So there's a level of dominance people could use there, but I don't know how I feel about that level of dominance other than Mitch Johnson and the staff losing 5 games. That's all.
For me, I just don't get how they didn't take denied ball. Like, I don't get how I don't know. Like, obviously, great players are gonna play great. Like, with Jalen Brunson, I do not know how you let him go for 45. Like, how you don't force the ball out of his hand and make someone else beat you.
Well, I think they tried.
Well,
it was nothing they could do.
So Adam, I don't know if you watched every game, Adam?
Not every game, but most of them, yeah. I was working.
So I want to say the game that the Spurs won, Jalen Brunson said, like I'm close. Remember, he was struggling shooting. He's like, I'm close. Like I can see what they're doing. And then once that 20 point that 27 point comeback happened, it was nothing.
No.
It was not.
Yeah.
It was nothing now. Like he had them now. You know what I mean? And
He's
then on
taking them
top of
out.
that, you have De'Aaron Fox and Castle not giving you what they was giving you before, especially Castle.
Especially Castle. Yeah.
I'm disappointed in Castle.
I
Man. I was like,
like
hyping him up with defense.
like-
I
Yo,
thought defense
so
was excellent.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. They adapted the Wemby shit, and they got humbled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how like arrogant / confident Wemby was sounding. You know,
Yeah.
Castle was doing the same thing. Yeah, after we won, yeah, we're gonna win 3 games. And
That's
then
what I
he
said.
didn't.
Like, it's arrogant. That's
And
just arrogant as fuck.
then no, that's not arrogance, bro. That's confidence. It's a difference. But then like you could say I'm gonna win 3 games as a competitor. You're supposed to say I'm gonna lose 3 games. I'm gonna lose next game.
No, but you gonna say we're gonna try. You say like, I don't know, maybe you say like we're gonna work like to put ourselves in position to win, to guarantee it.
I don't. As an athlete, all I'm saying is, big guy. These athletes are taught to be confident. If you just go and if you just go in the interview and say, well, I don't know, we're just gonna work as hard as we can and see where the chips may fall, you sound more defeated.
So
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's more it's the mental.
You sound like Donovan
It's a
Mitchell.
mental thing. It's a mental thing too.
Let me ask you.
Now, I do agree with you, A. They should have reworded it. Like, yo, we think we got the ability to win 3 straight games.
Yeah,
but
that's what I meant. Yeah.
We're going to take it game by game.
And made a question really quick. Should they have played Harrison Barnes at some point? Should they have? Who should they have played?
I got one.
Or
I got one for you.
I'll go with Les Main and then UAD.
I got one.
I personally think they could have done that, but I don't think there's anything. I think the mentality the Spurs had and the coaching mistakes and the will, I don't think playing Harrison Barnes would have helped that much, because I think we've had this discussion. I know Ant disagrees with me, and I respect this, but I think there was a heart problem with the Spurs. I don't think they wanted it as much as the Knicks. The Knicks wanted it. The Knicks wanted to. If the Knicks could have, if Jalen could have, if they would have stomped on someone's head to win that game. They wanted it more. So I don't know if Harrison Barnes makes that much of a difference. Does Harrison Barnes have the gumption to step up and say, "Okay, guys, we got to get a good shot here. We need Wemby to get down there."
It's a settling thing.
I don't know. I don't know if the
he's
coaching.
been there before with the Warriors. He's only 33.
He had the most experience in the finals. Harrison Barnes.
I don't know if the coach. I don't know if the coach
more than anybody,
because he would have played more. No.
The only thing I would say that the reason why he didn't play is because they was worried about him defending their wings. I mean, I don't know if Harrison Barnes will be able to even defend Nickeil Bridges because he move around so much.
That's a good point.
I think that's the reason why they didn't play them. But I do agree with you, Les, that they could have gave him the opportunity. You know what I mean, I got a few people they should have gave the opportunity to, because.
Wait, hold on. Let me get to Maine and I'll get to you. Go ahead, Maine.
Maybe Harrison Barnes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he could have. I just think the Spurs are too small up front. So maybe like for a second he could have tried to go double big. Maybe Cornette and Wemby. I don't know. Again, when you're in the, I don't know. At that point, you're grasping for straws. But the Spurs are too small up front. The 4 guards, to me, doesn't work, because that's where they were getting killed at the most. They were getting killed at the most by those big wings with Anunoby and Bridges just hitting the boards and crashing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure Harrison Barnes would have worked, but I mean, at that point, I mean, Corey, you know this when you're coaching, you're trying anything almost at that point in the course of the game to see if it sticks, see what happens. You have to. He stuck to his guns to a fault of not wanting to adjust through the game, you know what I mean, and just see like, how can I help us with this rebounding issue that we don't have? Like, I hope their first priority in the offseason is getting like some sort of brute force or a center, actually, because Victor is not a center. He's really a 4-man, but he just happens to be very tall. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they need some more size. So no, I don't think Harrison Barnes would have worked, but I would have tried the double big one.
I would have tried something. AD.
So I got two people for you. So Maine, they actually did try the Cornette and Wemby thing.
Oh, okay.
And what happened was it didn't work because Cornette was too slow to guard like a Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay.
So now they were scrambling, and New Yorkers, like Les said, they're dogs. They're hungry for the ball. They was out hustling them to the loose balls and getting those second and third opportunities for tray balls and 3 after 3. You know what I mean? That's what happened when they went with that. So I got 2 choices. All right. My first one was Mason Plumlee. And the reason why you play Mason Plumlee
in the dunker spot, they had no one in the dunker spot. Go ahead.
Thank you. You put him in the dunker spot because Mason Plumlee can pass.
Yeah.
It's not even about Mason Plumlee finishing. He can pass. He could throw the lob to Wemby. He could do the hockey assist for a 3-ball. You know what I mean? And he could defend. He could defend wings. Right. And he ain't a punk. He could help Wemby out. When people are pushing Wemby around, you could have put Mason Plumlee in. My second person is Kelly Olynyk. And the reason why you put Kelly Olynyk in, because he's a polished 4.
He can shoot.
He can shoot it. He can shoot it. He can defend it. He can defend. He's a high basketball IQ player, and he's all about the team. And they didn't give him no shot. And like you said, after you blow those 2 homelies at home, I would have started trying to change my sub pattern.
Now
also,
see,
go ahead.
Now, see, I think everything you're saying is accurate. I think everything Corey's saying is accurate as far as coaching. I mean, I think all that's accurate. But at some point, your best player's got to be your best player. And if your best player is talking like he's that guy, at some point, that best player got to stop asking for the ball beyond the 3-point and get the ball closer to the paint. I understand it's a strength issue and whatever it is, these other things, but I think we forget this man played professional basketball in Europe. He should have a better ball IQ.
They got too many excuses for him, because I know when LeBron was 22, everybody was killing him.
Exactly. There's so many excuses for this man. He should have enough fundamentals. Heck, if not the fundamentals, and I guess you could blame coaching on this.
That's coaching.
He should have enough energy to be able to beat someone down the floor to get.
I'm ready to fire the monks.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. The Spurs got so Wemby happy, right? Remember I talked about it last episode, right? When you stop that lob, what the Knicks was doing with Jalen Brunson elbowing them in his rib cage, OG elbowing them in his rib cage, they have nothing. They have nothing after that. They have no skip in the corner. Everybody's overload on one side. It looked disgusting. I want y'all.
You're gonna drive the basketball as Wemby instead of trying to drive it from the 3 line. How about you get the ball around the 18-20 foot area and you start your drive there? How about
now, right? I agree, Les. I do agree with that, right? But now, right, with how their offense is set up, what? Now what? Once Wemby gets the ball at 18 feet, he takes one dribble. The help is coming. they have no space unless because they just leave Wemby out there to dry. Like fuck it, he's so great. Let's fucking let him. Like he's gonna
Well, I
bail
mean,
us out like he always
they
do.
don't have no respectable 3-point shooters like that other than Champagne either.
Outside of Champagne, yeah.
Right?
Maybe I'm
Olenek.
maybe I'm expecting way too much of
Nah,
Wemby.
Vassell knocks that shit down. Like we gotta stop that shit.
Maybe I expect too much from Wemby
Yes.
because I feel like he should be able to score in a double.
Okay,
He's
but
too
Jalen
tall.
shoot.
He's too skilled. He has
and don't
cut.
forget, and don't forget the 6th man of the year too. Like, he can shoot the
See, nobody's talking about that bum. Nobody's talking about that bum. The man averaged 13 points a game for the regular season and averaged 5 points in the finals.
Yeah, that's
5.
a really good point.
I think there's some questionable stuff around their coaching and that too. All right, but let's I need y'all to answer these questions quick, right? I'm gonna rotate around. What are a change for the Knicks next year to go back to back, and a change for the Spurs next year? AD, I'll go with you, and now I'll go to me.
A change for the Knicks to go back to back.
Yep, and a change for the Spurs to win it all next year.
Karl Anthony Towns cannot disappear.
Okay.
That's my change. That's my. And then for the Spurs, they have to get somebody to protect Wemby, and they need another 3-and-D guy.
Somebody text me that light-skinned dudes can't win a championship as a coach. That's messed up. Kevin Johnson, the high yellow folks are getting jabbed right now. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I was saying it earlier. Definitely got to get somebody next to Wemby, a center or someone, because I think Wemby's a power forward. I don't think he's a center. I think he's a center in height wise, but his game, he plays more like a power forward. Like he wants to be like Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely need to get some size up front next to him.
He's a 3 then.
Yeah, he's like he plays. That's how he plays. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't seem like he wants contact or anything. You know, he wants to play on the wing, handling the ball, all that type of stuff. I mean, so they need someone next to him, so they can get out that 4-guard offense. As far as the Knicks, I'm not sure what changes. I mean, the Knicks got a pretty good squad. Like the bench, I'm not sure if there's too much I would do messing with their team, to be honest. I feel like their team is pretty
These are guys
good.
that should have got swept. We're talking about a team that should have got swept.
I don't. Again, they were also 16-3 in the playoffs.
I know, but like,
So
the East
I
is the
mean,
East. But like, we're talking about a team that should have got swept.
They beat a team in 5 games that people said they had no shot. I remember going back to the group, and guys were saying the Knicks had no chance against the Spurs or OKC. Like
OKC,
no shot at all.
OKC
No
without
shot at
Jalen
all.
Williams would have beat the Knicks.
I think OKC with Jalen Williams would have beat the Spurs, though. I don't think the Spurs gets there if OKC is fully healthy.
I think we all agree that if those two players played for OKC, the Spurs fall short. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you still got to reward them. They went on the road and beat the champs on the road. You know what I mean? With SGA going, and SGA was going fucking ape shit, and they still won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So in the building. Hey, Les, what's up? Go ahead, your turn.
I think the Spurs need to trade Fox for a big. I don't think they need a superstar at big, but they need like a. And then I don't know how many of these people exist.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly.
Yeah, but they need like I might, I don't know what his health is right now, but I might try and see what I can do to get Clint Capella to play next to Wemby. I might like
what?
Or a I need a
6'10". No, I'm not saying what. I'm not saying what to the Clint Capella. It's because of the money thing. You got to remember the money, Les.
The money has.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much he makes. I know Fox makes a lot, so maybe.
But I do agree to somewhat. They do need a player, a big man like Capella, like a person who just runs, doesn't demand the ball. Know what I mean?
Yeah, someone that
Catch
can go in there.
lobs. I get what you're saying.
You know, and
Like a poor man's Andre Drummond.
Yeah, something like that would be not. No, what? I don't know what Philly's going to do with Drummond. Maybe that's the move you make. You know, I mean, he's apparently can hit a three now.
See, that's the problem, though, Les. See, that's the problem. The man is almost 300 pounds, and you want to shoot three. Take your big stupid ass down there.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm joking about the threes. Yeah,
what are the Knicks do, Les?
Threes. You know what? The Knicks. I think the Knicks need to find another guard. And hear me out. If they're gonna pay Jalen all this money, they gotta find a guard who's better that can play behind him, so he doesn't have to play heavy minutes.
I got one for you, Les. I got one for you. He's available now too. I got one. Dennis Schroeder.
I like that.
I'll do you one better. Go ahead, Adam.
I think I agree with the big for San Antonio, but I don't think either one of them are going to go back. I think the league right now is so. I think the league right now is so full with talent. I mean, they can make changes and they can tweak the roster, whatever the case may be. But like, I think you have other teams that are gonna surpass them. Are going to. Like, we haven't seen a consistent team go back to back yet.
That's not a bad point at all. That's not a bad point at all.
No, that's definitely a good point, but that's not the question.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. So I mean, I'd say you're right. But when Les said about the guard, I think you need a two guard, because even though you have shooters off the bench for the Knicks, like they're outside Jalen Brunson, like their threes, they don't really have that many. I mean, they got decent shooters, but let's pay attention. Like, the league's going in a 3-point era, so like you're gonna need shooters to compete. Like, I don't even know how the Knicks dominate in the East like that. Like, without like the
hold on, Adam. Remember, we're shooting less threes now. We're actually not shooting more threes. We're shooting less threes now.
I think the NBA is moving away from the threes a little bit, and they're going back to like having a specialist. Swell, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's up, man? So here's my thing, and there's two people they had. If I am the Spurs, I do trade Fox, but I call Milwaukee, not for Giannis. I call Milwaukee for Turner, right? I call Milwaukee for Turner. Turner has a decent sized contract to package somebody else in the return. I get Turner, maybe Porter, and maybe that young guard or whatever.
Ryan Rollins.
Or you get like a Turner and a Portis, right? Who is just going to try to goon you out and get offensive rebounds left and right, because the Knicks was killing them in that area.
Yeah, they're trying to make Porter. They're trying to make Portis a part of the Giannis trade.
But then you look at the Knicks. If I'm the Knicks, I get one guy. I go down 95 and I go to Philadelphia and I say, hey, please. I think he's a free agent. Quentin Grimes. Bring Quentin Grimes back. Right? Quentin Grimes be legit fucking people up. He's tough.
I like him.
Honestly, if they didn't have a particular loyalty to Oubre and those folks, he was cutting up this year. And I think that helps them voice the playmaking ability, because he's the point guard, right? Because I think the Knicks need another playmaker. I think they stay the same. I think Cat is. I think it's fool's gold with what Cat was able to do, because Cat got real comfortable. I know his defense was good, but Wemby also was easier to guard than people thought, because if his three's not falling, it is what it is with him. But I think we're looking at, to Adam's point, potentially, I'm looking at a final, if I can go on the record right now, I look to the final, and I won't say the East. I think OKC is going to go back to the finals next year.
I think so too.
I've been on the record. With that. I think the whole draft, and we'll transition to the draft now, but like the whole draft is contingent, in my opinion, on if, and y'all know I'm high on the kid from Michigan. The whole balance, like one simple move, is determined on if Yaxel goes in the top 10. Everybody's safe. If he gets to OKC, it's a problem. I'm telling y'all right now. They don't need to do nothing else. You put 6'9", guard, defend, shoot, whatever. Like that's a problem. They can't let OKC get that one player because he's the second most ready guy in the draft. And
do you think OKC would really? I think OKC is going to make a move, and I think that's a great call. And I think they can get back to the finals. I don't believe making a move for an even younger yet talented player is the move for OKC, unless you're just looking at it long term salary wise.
He's 23. He's going on 24. He old.
Yo, listen, man. Listen.
That's a good point too. That's a good point.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. They gotta get another big man too to protect Chet, dog. That shit that just happened to him.
I mean, it might be demoralizing. And I'm gonna stay there.
Chet soft.
I'm gonna
Chet soft.
Just move,
I'm
Chet.
stay there and start with Swill. Swill, who is your picks to win it all next year? Let's go our early picks, and I'm gonna memorialize it a little bit. Real quick, just say picks, East and West. Steve, you there? All right, Adam, picks East and West.
Lakers West, and then East.
We knew that.
I hate to say it.
We know.
I think Boston.
I read the board all day, and people were saying Boston ain't got no talent other than JP.
Listen. Hear me clear.
Boston ain't got no talent.
I talk a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit, but the will and skill of Boston in the East, they come to play. They come to play, and not that many teams when they're on, not that many teams can compete with them.
All right, Les, who you got?
I would like to trade Adam Nunley for a box of Skittles right now. I got OKC going to finals because I don't see their GM messing it up. He's going to get them better, and they already too talented. Unless something crazy happens in free agency in the West, I'm going to have OKC going there. In the East, man, I'm not going to say – I want to say Knicks, but the odds are they're not going to do it because it's just the way the NBA is. Man.
This is easy. I can't believe y'all.
I think Detroit. I'm going to go with Detroit. I believe Detroit is a really good team. I believe Detroit's going to find a way to get better. I believe they might do something. I believe Detroit's tough.
But I believe in Cade Cunningham. I do believe in Cade Cunningham. I think he's the best player in the East.
Only if they get Michael Porter Jr.
See, here's the thing.
Only if they get Kawhi, not Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, you're right. Kawhi can do it.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of assets
a smart enough franchise where they know they need to make a couple of moves, or even a move. If they just do a couple of tweaks, I mean, they could be there. They can. I just believe in. I can't believe I'm saying I believe in Detroit, but I like what they're cooking over there.
Okay, Maine.
I want to say OKC, but I just don't like Chet with them. If I'm OKC, I would really try to get Giannis. To be honest, I would get rid of Chet. I just don't see how that works because he's got to go against that alien, and that alien has his heart in his pocket.
Can I ask you one quick question?
Sure.
Are we really gonna? Your point about the alien is I don't even know if he deserves that name anymore. But your point about how bad Chet looked against him, are we really gonna just forget all the good Chet has done since he's been on that team and say he's done for good now? I guess
No,
that's my question.
it's not that. It's just that like they're the top two teams in the West. They're relatively young. They ran really well. They're gonna be in the mix for the next 5 or something year, however long years. Whether it's every other year, something, those two teams are gonna be in the mix in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They're gonna be facing each other a lot. If you're an OKC fan, do you really have confidence if you watch that series and can say, yo, I feel like Chet can come back from that against Wemby? I don't know. I question that. I question whether that could happen. You know what I'm saying? But
Don't forget, OKC got good picks for the next 5 years as well too.
But to your point, let me move quickly. I got OKC and Boston in the finals next year. That's my thing.
Thank you. I don't know how hard
OKC
that
and
was.
Boston. Yeah, I got OKC
That's
and
easy.
Boston.
I was gonna tell Les. I'm off Les's point. I'm going with the two GMs I trust the most in the NBA. Brad Stevens and Presley.
It's Luka's turn.
Fair to say.
Lucas shit.
I'm going OKC.
Corey, if you just let me go for a second, we could have some.
Go ahead, Les.
I could potentially get jumped by 3 dudes right now. How are you all so confident in the Celtics getting back when they just got smoked in the first round, and last year they got smoked in the second round?
Because Tatum should have never came back.
Tatum quit on him, so that's what happened.
They were getting smoked by the Knicks.
Hold on. Adam, what you just said?
Tatum's Achilles is the reason the Knicks won, bro.
He didn't quit on him. You right? Yeah, you call me out here. He didn't quit on him, but
I know I heard you say something ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Adam's trolling right now.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. We got a national platform. Don't do that.
If you let him troll, because then now we can jump him.
It's okay. That's my guy. But Lester, I don't get why you're so down on the Celtics after, again, the Knicks team was equipped to beat them last year. And if you want to count the games they blew, whatever the case may be. But again, they didn't have Tatum in the Game 7, and last year, and didn't have Tatum in Game 7 this year. And so I don't see how you can just dismiss that right there and just think like that they're not gonna be in the mix to win. I mean, who else would you trust in the East? Who else would you trust in the East?
And like AD said, Brad, he about to make some crazy move to get a key player for Boston that's gonna come in and change the whole dynamic. So
is that key player gonna allow 100%. Boston not to take teams lightly and play with their food and lose at home all the time?
That's the NBA, Les. We just watched the Spurs lose 3 home games in the finals.
It's the NBA, but it's Boston Celtics.
I will tell you.
But Les, remember, I've been telling you this for the last 5 years. The Celtics are 500 at home, including the championship year.
And that's nasty. Actually, I think they played pretty well at home the championship year.
I don't know.
No. What I'm saying, Les, that's including the championship year. You're right. That year they did.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Let me get to my picks. I got OKC. Right. I may change my mind depending on if they screw up the 12th pick or not. But I do have OKC. Damn it. I don't have the Celtics. I have a sleeper pick.
Oh my gosh.
Miami.
Please don't say Atlanta.
Miami.
You must think they're getting Giannis.
I think Miami gets Giannis. I think Miami gets Giannis. And I think that Miami plays Giannis with Bam. And I think that
That's not getting it done for.
I don't think Giannis is done.
Giannis is not done.
I think Giannis is still a monster. And he's a monster
30, 12, and fucking 7.
He is, but that's not getting
if
it done.
He's had a good coach, right? Like, if he gets to Miami, so as it stands right now, right? Let me retract. As it stands, if Giannis goes to Miami, I'm going with Miami. As it stands right now, OKC, Boston. I will say that, right? Let me transition really quick because we're up against the time. Now, the next thing, as we wrap up the basketball season, who is your sleeper team for next year? You can name up to 2. I'm going with you, Les. the team that's going to end up in the Eastern or the Western Conference Finals that we didn't think possibly the Eastern Conference semifinals.
I think Indiana's.
Why y'all pick? I think
Indiana's going to have a bounce back year. I think they're going to be really good.
I'm going to go. I hate Quinn Snyder, so y'all know I love Atlanta, but it's not going to be them, right? So in the East, I'm going to go with Orlando. In the West, in the West, I am my sleeper team in the West is going to be the Clippers.
I'm so tired. That's every year, dog. Every year, the Clippers is a sleeper team, dog. I'm tired of that shit.
Hold on.
Is there any emojis on this thing? Hold on.
The reason I have let free agency play out a little bit. And let free agency play out a little bit. I'll be in Vegas. We're gonna do a show for the Summer League. By then, things are gonna be looking a little bit different for the Clippers around that time. But anyway, go ahead, AD. You're two sleepers or one. But Orlando, why are you thinking Orlando with a better coach technically should be able to upset the Celtics? Anyway, go ahead, AD.
Okay. Interesting.
Hold on. It's on me.
Yep.
My shocker in the East is the Wizards.
Bingo.
Okay. I like
my shock. I do too. Once they get AJ. I do too. Once they draft.
They're not drafting
Adam,
I may move to DC.
What are you saying, Adam, dog? You just yelling and yelling. What are you saying?
They're going to draft Darren Peterson.
And if they do that, that means if they do, dog, stop, bro. I don't want to bet.
Darren Peterson, they're not.
If they draft that means they're getting rid of Trae Young, and I don't think they're getting rid of Trae Young, who hasn't played a game yet.
So I think they'll draft Darren Peterson, put him at the 2, because they got a lot of wings on the Wizards. And I think, like, with the combo between Ant and their center, because their center is very good. What's his name? Star.
But AD is center.
I know, but I think with that combo, no team in the East is going to be able to match up with them.
In 2 years.
No,
you're forcing it.
All right.
Honestly, with 8, that's a starting 5. AD's
it's
gonna be
you got Collaby. You got Collaby. You got my man
bro,
Trey Johnson.
Can I go with my other pick? Y'all just like Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm excited. You got Adam excited.
Damn, you wasn't gonna say the Wizards anyway.
I was. Yeah, I was.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. I'm playing with you, dog. I'm playing with you, big dog. And for the West, I got Utah.
I was gonna say Utah.
Nice.
He's in a big
with AJ. With AJ.
Oh God.
No, without AJ. I just think that like people like Utah got a lot of scoring over there. Marketing, Keontae George. I like they got the other.
Love Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Yeah. Collier. No, I mean they got. They got a lot of pieces I like. You know what I mean? And if they could get like one of these nice young talented pieces to go with what they got, I could see them being a playoff team next year.
I think the best pick for them to take is Boozer, and like a lot of people don't like.
Oh no!
They don't like to hear that from me, but for what they got around, they cannot draft one of the potential superstars for what they're trying to do.
So this is my thing, though, Corey. If you go get Boozer, right? That means you're gonna trade what's his name? The big boy from Auburn. What's his name? Vesna? What's his the big
Kessler.
that means they're
trying to get rid of Kessler for 2 years.
Right.
They've been trying to
Right.
get rid of his ass for 2 years. Yeah, pack him up.
Yeah. Marketing been on the trading block for 2 years. That don't mean that's what Danny Ainge do.
Yo, I think that
We forget that Danny Ainge is that like that's what Danny Ainge do. He puts everybody on the trading block.
Marketing Boozer and Jackson is woof. Oof.
All right, let's get
That
to
shit is
let's get to our
disgusting.
official picks.
Boozer?
Let's get to our
Ew.
picks.
Let me get the
Sleeper
name.
picks. Sleeper picks. In the East, sleeper pick. Man, this is probably crazy. They probably won't even make the playoffs. Hopefully make the play-in, but I'm going with the Bulls. I like Tiago Splitter as a head coach. I thought Portland was crazy for letting him go. And I feel like my favorite player in the draft that I want them to get is Caleb Wilson from North Carolina.
Caleb Wilson.
I really love Caleb Wilson. I think Caleb Wilson is going to re-energize that city. I like that. So that's a sleeper pick. Out west, sleeper pick. I mean, they're not really a sleeper pick, but I'm going with the Timberwolves. I feel like they get a point guard next to Ant-Man. I feel like they're gonna be. I feel like that's what they've been missing because Conley Jr. just isn't the guy anymore. You know what I mean? You need more of a younger presence there. So I feel like if they can get a point guard play, so yeah, I'm gonna go with T-Wolves and the Bulls.
Lex, did you know?
I don't know if I don't think they're going to go to finals or anything, but I think Portland Trailblazers is going to be pretty damn good next season. I mean, they already.
What pick do they have? Do they have any picks?
I know they beat the play-in to get into the playoffs. I'm not sure where they are pick wise, but I know
I think they might have got rid of their pick.
Yeah, but they
might have got rid of their pick, but if it's not, it's in the teens.
Yeah, they got the pick number 15.
Yeah, they got some young talent.
They gave up their pick to the Bulls.
They got some young talent, and if I'm not mistaken,
the Bulls got the 15th pick.
And if I'm not mistaken, isn't Dame coming back?
Huh?
Dame's coming back. Dame's coming back.
And
Dame can't move no more though.
He can still shoot. I bet.
Nah, he can still shoot that shit from Cuba. You ain't lying, Les. You ain't lying. He can still shoot that shit.
And I gotta say,
where you gonna shoot that shit from, AJ?
It making me rethink my Indiana pick because I believe the Bulls.
That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
Yeah, but the Bulls got a lot of money. The Bulls,
they do.
They got more free agents. I think they might have the most free agents
this year.
Telling you,
do they need to even get the best? Well, I don't know who the answer to what the answer to that would be.
Get Caleb. Got to get Caleb Wilson.
The best free agents are.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Caleb too. Cuz is all right, man. You know that's little Cuz, man. Little Cuz is nice, man.
I'm gonna give y'all a list of the free agents right now. All right, the Austin Reeves.
The Lakers.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you stop? Hold on, why'd you start with that Pilgrim though?
The number one free agent.
Wait! I didn't get to get my sleepers.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead, Adam.
So I'm gonna go Wizards because I think they're gonna draft Peterson, and I think with Trey Peterson, Collaby, Trey Johnson, Sarr, and if AD stays, I think that's gonna be a tough lineup to guard. But anyway, that's in the East. They're gonna have two.
Yo, hold on. Did you just say Trey Johnson?
Let him. Let him
You're laughing, but watch. He's gonna have a breakout season. You're laughing. Remember, I told you this. Remember this day when I told you what's gonna happen.
Who's Trey Johnson?
He went to
Texas. He's one of the best shooters. Yeah, y'all laughing. He's nice.
He shoots the pits out of the ball.
Shoots the lights out of the ball.
He ain't ready to be.
I know who he.
Yeah.
Hey, I know who he is. I know he's shooter, but like, come on, guys.
All right, so all right, that's my. All right. I think for the West, I think the Mavericks. I think you get Lively back. You get. I think Cooper. I think Cooper's gonna take Kyrie's gonna stay because they're gonna want him to mentor Cooper, and I think they're gonna have.
Mentor the Pilgrim.
And I think, I mean, they're probably gonna draft a guard. We're not figuring they'll probably draft Mikel Brown, or I doubt A-Cuff's gonna fall to them, but I think they got the 7th or 8th pick in the draft. So you got, I mean, their team's pretty. I mean, just decent.
They might get Fleming then.
Yeah.
Hometown kid. My man Fleming from Houston. Langston Fleming.
I would go with Phylon if I was them, but hey, more power to him. Swell.
Those are my teams.
Who's your sleeper teams for next year, East and West? Still trying to find out that new button.
Yo, cuz.
Come on, Swell.
He ended up going.
Lights out, baby.
All right, let me share something with y'all real quick.
Sucky.
Let me add to some joints real quick. Your top 10 free agents.
Y'all fool stop talking?
Here we go.
Here we go. This guy. They got him ranked as the #1 free agent. Stay and go.
Great shit.
He's staying and going.
Great.
Yo, they already said that he's gonna stay. They're working on negotiations.
#2, goes.
Stays. He stays.
Who?
Durant? No, Jalen.
Gives a fuck. Who gives a fuck where he goes?
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go to Atlanta where Adrian Reese is at.
Who's staying?
That's where I'd go.
What? JB?
Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren.
Oh, Jalen Duren.
He sucks.
He needs more to his game. He definitely needs more to his game. Stay out. Tripping shot.
I think he's gone.
I think Austin Reeves is going to Brooklyn.
I think he's gone.
You're tripping, yo. He already stated he wants to stay in LA.
Okay, to that
Who
money
cares what he wants? It's not about him.
To that money get offered.
Oh, and by the way, I don't think LeBron's staying in LA. I think he's leaving.
Okay.
Yo, y'all didn't see my page? They're in negotiations already.
I saw it.
Well, they should be.
This
Right.
This is an interesting one right here.
I spoke to him yesterday. He's staying, fam.
Who's he? Norman Powell. He's with the Heat.
This is an interesting one right here.
I like Norman. I really do.
I like Norman Powell, son. If Norman
He's a 20-point scorer.
Get to Detroit.
I think he's out. I think Norman Powell leaves.
He's not staying there. He's not staying there.
Yeah, I think he's out.
He's out.
Yeah, he's not a Pat disciple. That's not him, yo. Pat's too strict for Norman.
Yeah.
He about to get a good contract or something.
And he's Jamaican. He ain't nobody gonna tell him what to do.
He ain't feeling that. Especially from a Pilgrim. No way.
Out of here.
Well, wait a minute. If he's Jamaican, which I didn't know, he would he can go. He can come home. He can go to Boston. Got plenty of Jamaicans there.
Now.
Plenty of Jamaicans there. We got Carnival.
Boston is likely to get this guy.
We got Juve.
I think he's out too. Yeah, he's out.
Try to go after this
guy. Let me tell you something. If the Celtics can get him, boy, oh boy.
My tune might change.
boy, oh boy. I like Peyton.
What I'm putting down. This is a horrible free agent. Peyton Watson.
It is. It's one of the worst.
Peyton Watson might go to the Lakers.
Kobe White. No.
I could see him leaving.
Nah, Kobe White's leaving.
I can see DeSumo leaving too. I like him.
But if I was Minnesota, I would sign him back. I would try to sign him back.
I am signing this brother back.
Yeah, they should keep him.
Where does he go?
Who gives a fuck about Lou Dort? Send him back to Canada.
Apparently,
interesting, man. Interesting. He could help. He definitely could help a team.
You going to Boston?
One of my favorite Pilgrims, Walker.
Lou Dort,
Nasty.
absolutely.
He's unrestricted.
Lou Dort, he hasn't hit a shot in years, though. He sucks, though.
Nah,
all you want to
he
do is,
plays
all you want to
defense.
do
Plays
is,
defense.
yeah, he just want to wrestle.
Yeah,
Man, I can do that shit.
Good 3-and-D guy.
Send him to the Asian league.
I will say.
Send him to the Asian league or something. Get Lou Dort the fuck out the
this
league.
free agent market.
Wow,
Is
really?
right?
Yeah.
Nah, what it is, man, he's just offensively he's a liability. Defensively, he's unbelievable. Man.
Yeah.
It's just but offensively, he shouldn't be a starter. Like, why the fuck is he starting?
Why don't we all just say it? He's Marcus Smart 1.0.
Don't
No,
do
he's
that.
not.
Don't do that. You talk about the smart this season. Don't do that.
Nah, Marcus. Nah, my nigga Marcus.
Let me bring y'all
Marcus
back for a
can't
second
shoot.
before we wrap up. Let me bring y'all back for a second. Let's go. Let's think this through with the draft.
Okay.
AJ sounds about right. I don't think they take Peterson.
No.
Thank you.
No.
We already know what you think, Adam. We know what you think. We know.
Darren Peterson, that's why I posted. Darren Peterson said he does not want to go to Utah.
And we already know. But we already know Danny Ainge. He don't give a fuck about what you want. Ask Ace Bailey about that.
Ask Ace Bailey. That's a fact.
True that.
I don't think that Darren Peterson goes to Utah. I think Cameron.
Yeah, you keep saying this boozer shit. No.
You watch. I don't think Darren Peterson goes to Memphis. I think Caleb Wilson does. I think.
I just want to make.
God, too bad for him.
I just want to get a head count. Everyone in here said AJ's going number 1, and I said Darren's going number 1. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
All right.
I think Peterson goes to Chicago. We're gonna do a draft night show. I'll be at the draft, and we're gonna do a draft night show. I want y'all to have y'all picks ready. I'm just browsing.
You think he falls 4? Really?
I think he falls to 4. He gives me. He's giving a lot of people. What's that? Scoot Henderson vibes, and he's giving me poor man James Harden vibes too.
That's crazy.
Okay, I see what you're saying though about his level of like playing college and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I can't.
Dog.
Okay.
Dog. The man tapped Bill's self and told him to sub him. Like I never seen no shit like that in my life. Like
okay.
Like tap Bill's self. Like yo, time 18 minutes. I just played 18. Sub me out. I got my 20. I said, oh shit.
That was crazy.
I don't think the Clippers take this pick. I think the Clippers go with somebody else.
He's the best shooter in the draft. Okay. He and shit's wet.
I think the Clippers, because of Garland, they don't take A-Cup. So I might agree with that, but I would pick that. I think A-Cup goes to Brooklyn, and I think the biggest winner of the draft is A-Cup because of Jalen Brunson. Because now Jalen Brunson's proved that a small guard can get busy a little bit.
I don't want A-Cup to go to Atlanta.
Nah, he not. I don't think he's falling that far. I'd be shocked.
A-Cup?
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he fell out. If he fell that far.
If I'm the Clippers, I'm still taking him.
How small is he? What's his height?
Really? Even with Garland?
A-Cup is like 6'1.5".
He's strong.
He's listed at 6. He's listed at 6'3", but he's really like 6'1.5". You know how they be giving these kids extra inches, man.
Yeah. And the Kings is gonna screw this up because they should take Fleming's here. I'm just trying to.
They should take who, Corey?
I thought you should take AD.
Who?
Fleming's.
Damn, dog.
You don't rock with Fleming's?
Nigga, that's my guy. You heard me? Yeah, my man. But dog, I don't want to end up yo, dog, who the fuck want to end up in Sacramento? It's a great city. It's a great city. It's a great city. It's a great city.
You get all the shots you want. And then the Hawks, they get your guy. Fleming's a dog. So,
dog, you ain't gotta tell me, cuz I love him.
That's a great landing spot for him, though.
I need him or Phylon to go to Atlanta. Right? I'm just browsing quick. This I don't know.
Yo, Yo, I don't like him going to Dallas, but
Maybe
I,
Illinois.
but I would rather the kid from Illinois, like you just
Yeah,
said, man.
yeah,
He's a
definitely.
be- he's
I
a
love
he's a better
love him in
he's a better
college.
sh- he's a better shooter.
I want
Keaton
no. I want
Wagner.
I want Mikal Brown to go there. I want Mikal Brown to go to Dallas.
Now, Amen is I don't know why anybody would take Amen. I'm not so.
I don't like him at all after
I don't either.
after that shit he did against Michigan. Fuck him.
I'm not. I'm good. I'm good with Hobie. Mara, the 7. Would they go with the 7-3 Mara?
I love him. I love him. I love him.
Mara's
Love
better
him.
than Zach Edey to me.
He's more mobile.
Yes.
He's more
absolutely.
mobile.
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying, why you say that, but I don't know if he's better. But he's definitely more mobile. Oh my God.
Better pro. This is what y'all don't want. This is what I keep telling people. I'm not doing this because of ESPN. This is what folks don't need to happen.
I mean, I think it's obvious that they're gonna pick him too. I really do.
I feel like
he's 25 years old. He's polished. He's ready to be a rotational guy. Get Lou Dort the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
All right.
No, I'm serious. Get Lou. It's time, baby.
Let me do this, and I'm gonna start with Swill. Before we wrap up, shout out to Maine again with his main minute. Most underrated rapper ever, overrated rapper ever, and why?
Lou Dort should be in Mattapan Square bagging groceries.
Outside
as his manager
next to Brothers.
He need to be bagging groceries in the square.
Y'all are crazy.
Marcus Smart as his manager.
Put Lou Dort's in the Heat, man. I'm telling you.
Most overrated and underrated rapper of all time. I'm taking from Maine's topics.
Dort come to Boston, he just be another Haitian guy walking the streets.
Swill hear me. Swill, can you hear me?
Come on,
I'm gonna start with Lester. Lester, overrated, underrated rapper ever.
Most underrated rapper, in my opinion, is Busta Rhymes. I've been saying it for years.
Ooh, good choice.
Underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
Yeah, Busta got some classics, man.
Like he
I like
is
that.
leaping amazing. This one is gonna have people looking for me. Eminem is overrated.
Yo, I understand why you said that. I'm not mad that you said that.
He's definitely
I'm not mad that you said that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I love hip hop, and to me, this hip hop that you don't play in the car, you listen in the crib, you clean, there's hip hop for all different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is Eminem is doing. Like I try, and because he can make peanut butter rhyme 50 different ways, I think he's overrated.
Okay.
And for some odd reason, you know what's the name of that Jewish rapper? Who had the TV show, Dave? He has a song with Chris Brown. He's better than Eminem, in my opinion.
You gotta stop. See, you gotta stop, but see, you go too far. I'm gonna go on my Jamaican style with you. You're gone too far.
You're gone
too far. You're gone too far, brethren. Too far, brethren.
You know who Eminem first studied and took his whole formula and based it on is Master Ace. For you real hip hop historians.
I remember Master Ace. He used to remind me of Master
overrated,
Ace.
underrated rapper of all time.
I'm telling you, if you listen to Master Ace, listen to M, especially first two album M's.
Yo, Stiz.
It's definitely Master Ace.
Answer the question, bro. Who's the most underrated and overrated?
Most underrated and overrated. Damn, that's shit. That's a tough
I'll go
question.
to Adam until hold it down.
I'm a little older, man, so I just know so many MCs that are.
Hold on, Adam. Hold on. Steve is saying. Go ahead, Stiz.
No, he can go. Adam can go.
Y'all was talking at the same time. I thought you was going. Go ahead, hey.
I'm gonna give 2 underrated and 1 overrated. I think underrated. I think Ludacris and Ti. And I like overrated. I think
Ti got some
I think
bangers.
I think
He's a
overrated.
rat.
I'm overrated. I think Jay-Z.
You know,
Damn.
there's never a time when Jay-Z was the best rapper on the planet. But anyway, this is another debate.
That don't mean, let's say you're right. Does that don't mean he overrated?
True.
He was just consistent. He was just consistent.
Yeah.
But like I said, underrated is Ludacris and Ti. Ti is lyrical as fuck. Like just his mindset, his mind, what he raps about, what he talks about.
Half the shit he's talking about is a lie. He's a rat. Once you rat, half the shit goes out the door.
AD, your turn. AD, your turn. AD,
you know what I mean?
Awful. AD is awful, son.
know what I mean? But yo, I'm gonna go underrated. I'm gonna go Ricky Ross. Underrated.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That the Rose catalog is
Rose got some shit.
You can
rap.
rap.
I mean,
He got a joint
Rose
called
catalog
He
is
got a
amazing.
joint with Nas called Triple Beam Dreams, right? And I could not believe, like that was one of Nas's best verses, and he came in right after that verse, and he came with the thunder. I'm not mad at that. Go ahead. Yeah, 80.
no, I can't hear y'all. Hold on.
AD, you there? Maine, go ahead.
I can't hear everybody either.
This one's gonna piss some
I ain't
people
heard
off.
Corey in about an hour.
Overrated. I think Big Pun is overrated.
Ooh.
Big Pun is, and I was having this argument at work. Like they were like, "Is Big Pun in the top 10?" I was like, "He's not in my top 10 of rappers all time." And if Aaron was here, Aaron would lose his shit because I know how much he loves Aaron. So I really wish he was here to hear that comment. And underrated, I'm gonna go with Styles P.
Ooh, damn.
I'm gonna go with Styles P. I think Styles P is vastly underrated. Mixtape catalog is crazy. His Ghost series is crazy. Very consistent. I mean, there's times on the Locks albums where people got Kiss as the top guy, but Styles P be going bar for bar with Kiss when it comes to the rhymes and the wordplay and stuff, man. Like Styles P's a monster. He's a monster, yo. So you know what I mean? But yes. So Styles and Big Pun, man.
Styles is the shit, yo. Styles is the shit.
See, I disagree with your Big Pun because I don't know anyone that thinks Big Pun's in the top 10.
I know a lot of people that do.
I do.
Really?
I know a lot of people think he's in the top 10. Yeah, and that's not that he's not nice, but as people have him in the top 10, I don't have Big Pun in my top 10.
I would agree he's not a top 10. I would agree with that. But I just never heard that until you two just said that. Outside of Fat Joe, of course, and Noriega. But
there's people that's again, if Aaron was here, he's one of those people that have Big Pun rated very high. He got Big Pun rated.
Aaron is still with that.
Yeah, he would go crazy right now.
All right, so I got two underrated that I just can't go against. The Styles P, right? It can't. Styles P is ridiculously underrated. I also think Mad Skills is crazy underrated, right? Mad Skills was rated for everybody, and
my fault, fellas.
And gets busy with the metaphors, right? Like Mad Skills is one of the most He has a song called Together that's incredible. Even how he killed the Aaliyah remix, the whole nut. Overrated. I got two of them. No, I got one of them. Sorry. Tupac. I said it in the chat, in the group.
Yeah.
Tupac has two lines. If I die tonight, he's gonna say that in every song.
No one is about Pac, bro. For me, I'm gonna keep it real. I just think he's the biggest hypocrite in rap history.
Yeah. The dancer from New Jersey.
Yeah, you can't be doing the Humpty Hump and now you thug life, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what Tupac is a creative player, rapper, right? And I can't get behind, like, I can't do that. They pull him out of jail. They stuck him in the studio. He made 300 verses. and they read, they get the audio, and that's it. You ain't gonna be out here. You ain't gonna be out here going to dance school on your tippy toes doing ballet, and then you gonna convince the rest of the world that you're thugged out and you're some sort of blunt. Nah, that's not.
Prodigy did the same thing, and we love Mobb Deep.
Prodigy did the same thing, but Prodigy was like 8 years old. This dude was a grown ass man. Like we had some questionable situations when we was kids too, because our moms was on some wild shit. Like Tupac, I can't do it, man. I cannot do it. So Tupac is my most overrated rapper ever. And I'll tell you something, right? After the first best songs on every Tupac album, I want people to listen to the last 5 or 4 songs on Tupac album. You're like, yo, All Eyes on Me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know anybody that if you listen to All Eyes on Me consistently all the way through, you're a G. But like, it's not like
yo, I'm out here.
Corey,
All eyes on me.
Where's the last song on All Eyes on Me?
I'm gonna support Corey. I'm gonna support Corey on this.
Shit.
I used
what
to
is
say
the last song on All Eyes on Me?
I'm going to tell you right now. I've said this in our group mad times that I had All Eyes on Me as one of my favorite albums of all time, top 5 albums. I got in my whip the other day and I was listening to it, and I was like,
and you were disappointed.
What Corey said, it starts here, and then it
dies. It dies.
Maybe because I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I had that album goated.
Machiavelli's better than that album.
Machiavelli is better than
that album. Machiavelli's better than
All Eyes on Me is like his 4th best album.
I take it back.
Like you had Tupac is overrated, and I wanted to ask folks this, right? Because I argue with people for no reason. Obviously, Me Against the World is probably one of his best albums. Me Against the World is shit, start to finish, boom. But do you all think that Biggie has enough albums to be in a top 10 conversation?
No.
Yeah, y'all hurt.
No, he doesn't.
I feel like y'all don't want to hurt.
No.
Why not just stab me in the eye now?
He doesn't have enough albums. He doesn't have enough albums.
No.
I do.
I don't like talking about the dead, right? But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? If Biggie would have lived like 5 more years, I don't think we would have be talking about Biggie how we talk about him. You want me to tell y'all why?
I disagree.
Because Puffy was gonna fuck him like he fucked everybody else. So just like.
But Biggie had already.
See, you're doing too much, Adam. See, you're doing it on a national platform, big dog. Well,
come on.
like, damn, dog. Like the man's gone, cuz.
Big had already had plans to break away and start his own label. He already had his own label with.
Correct.
I'm never gonna argue against Big because I count his second album as 2 albums. Because it's so many tracks, right? He got too many lines, too many questionable lines for me. He got a lot of questionable lines, right? That I won't say out loud.
Too many for me, dog.
But here's my thing about Biggie, though. If you forget the album, I hate doing this, but I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead.
Forget the albums for a second and just focus on the lyrics and flows. 5 years from. If he's lived another 5 years, he would have been just as good, if not better, because a lot of the stuff that he did would have.
I get what you're saying, right? But less, he wouldn't have had the money to make another album because Diddy was gonna rape him, literally, just like he did the Locks, just like he did Mace. That's what he do. If you watch the documentary, it was all set up for him to get the limelight eventually, and that's what he wanted, bro. He really didn't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. So
out of the 5 of y'all here, out of the 4 of y'all, nobody believes that Biggie's a top 10 rapper.
I think Biggie's the GOAT.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think he's the GOAT, but I think he is. I think he's a top 10 rapper.
I think he's a top 10 lyricist. I don't think he's a top 10 rapper.
I think you could put. I think Biggie has shown in his short time that again he was in the future rapping back then. If you think about it, he got on the mic and I saw an interview with one of them bone dudes, thug dudes, and they were like they didn't even know Biggie was gonna do that. What he did on that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, I get it. It's dope. Yeah, what he did it better than Bone Thug and Harmony. I get it. Yeah.
When he did Play It, he started singing he started singing, right?
That was an awful.
I get it. I get what you're saying, Les.
Doing that stuff years later. He was ahead of his time. He was the future. We were watching the future back then.
I get it. Now, what was he gonna do to get out of that contract of Bad Boy?
I can't speak on.
I get it, but that's
all.
Exactly. So
I will tell you this: Biggie, there's only one person I've heard out rap Biggie on the track he was on.
Say
Tracy Lee. Tracy Lee.
You think he got him on that track?
I think Tracy Lee got him. As it hasn't happened too many times. I just had this argument at work. I think Tracy Lee on that song "Keep Your Hands High." I think Tracy Lee
did kill it.
I gotta go back.
I'll have to listen to it again.
I think he got. Listen to it. You can listen to that in 2026. He got Biggie on that song.
I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it before I go to bed. Actually, no.
Another one with Lil Kim on the second album. Lil Kim absolutely obliterates him. Lil Kim absolutely destroys him.
What?
What do you do when your bitch is untrue?
You realize Biggie wrote that for her.
You lie to me. You should have never said bye to me. Now you cry to me like Jodeci.
You realize that was by design, though, right?
Yeah, Biggie could have wrote those lyrics for her, so I can't give her that.
He did, dog. And then he put his wood in her mouth, dog. Like, let's stop this.
He was better than him on a track. And that's the thing with Jay-Z. I can tell you a few times Jay-Z got bodied on his own tracks. All I got to do is anything that he was on with DMX.
Did he get bodied on Biggie's on that track?
Except for one. Hey, he got bodied in Brooklyn. Hell yeah.
He got bodied on. You think he got bodied on Brooklyn Finest?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, Biggie got him on
that.
Yes.
I think Biggie got him, but y'all using the word body.
It's okay if you want to say that Biggie got Jay-Z. I ain't mad at that. It's okay to say Biggie used to go. They say he got bodied.
Jay-Z.
They say he got bodied on the two tracks that they made. Come on.
I think Jay-Z got him on "I Love the Dough."
I don't believe that. No, I don't.
I think Jay-Z got him on "I Love the Dough."
Nope.
Yeah, I think that.
I'm not going with that one either.
He had to get some get back.
There's only one track from DMX.
He definitely got him on "I Love the Dough." I ain't mad at
DMX
the other
and
one.
Jay-Z have been on 7 tracks, and it's 6-1.
And by the way, we need to stop saying that Eminem murdered Jay-Z on his own album. Like I don't know
that Renegade or that Renegade.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop saying that. The world need to stop saying that. The only reason y'all say it is because Nas said it. Like Jay-Z killed that.
I remember the Eminem verse more than I remember the Jay-Z verse.
I thought
that's because you just don't like Jay-Z.
I thought Eminem got him too. Wait, so I challenge y'all to go listen to anything other than the joint that DMX was on DMX's album, where Jay-Z was saying, "J Full play souls, I chase holes not. I can jump through the top with a drop till I jump through the top where it used to be." Like that joint, he killed X. But every single
Blackout.
Oof. But
Blackout.
X got him on Murdergram with Ja Rule.
I don't have a problem with y'all saying if someone had a better verse than Jay-Z.
X got him on Money Cash Holes.
But you got
What?
X got him on Money Cash Holes.
No, He just brought more excitement, Corey. He's not better. He brought more excitement.
Him on that
now Siegel has got Jay on a couple joints. I feel like Prime Siegel's got Jay on a couple songs they were on together for sure.
I listen. I'm asking y'all in closing to go back and look
I think in closing, you need to realize that words mean things, and it's okay to say that someone had a better verse than Jay-Z, but to sit there and talk and use words like eviscerate, you sound
I
you
100%
sound
believe
nuts.
you. I
You
100%
sound nuts. Like you need psychology. You need
I'm not
therapy,
even,
my
I'm not
brother.
even,
You need therapy. Like you use a word like eviscerate.
I'm not walking away from that.
You should walk away from that.
No,
Yo.
You should walk away from it.
I want you to
You
go
should
do
get
your
on one of
homework.
them escalators
your
and walk
homework.
backwards up the
Go do your
escalator.
homework.
All right, go do our homework.
Do
Good
your
episode
homework,
tonight,
man.
fellas. Good
Eviscerate.
episode.
All right, y'all.
It should
Appreciate
be
y'all.
a lot better if you just let me murder Corey for a little bit more for that ridiculous
Nah,
comment.
For what?
Go do
So
your-
you didn't tell me that Jay-Z did what?
Eviscerate.
Oh, listen to
You
Money
use
Cash
the
Home.
word eviscerate. That sounds
Yo,
Kingdom.
I came, Corey, I came out to that at Lawrence Academy. Money Cash Holes. I listen to it every game. Trust me, bro.
Yo,
Eviscerate?
Beanie Siegel on the remix was even filthier.
No, like, we already admit that. But now this is what we're not talking about either, right? Back then, right? A lot of people were in the studio with each other. Jay was really not in the studio with these niggas.
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I right? Am I lying? So it's a difference when you in a studio with a nigga rapping, and rather than me telling you, send that 16 over, and I'm gonna put this shit on this, and we gonna be all right.
I'll say this and close out, and this may be something for the group, man. I can make the argument that Jay-Z,
Oh shit.
that Jay-Z's features, a compilation, an album of Jay-Z's best 15 features is better than Jay-Z's solo songs. I can make that
Say
argument.
what?
I can make an argument that Jay-Z's songs where he's featured are better than his top 15 songs when he's not. That's like on his album.
Okay. I'm gonna do some research on that. That might be a Maine's Music Minute. I like that.
And I'll start with one. The joint with Maya.
The joint with who?
Was the
Best
joint
of Me
with Maya?
remix.
Was that his?
No, that was her
Hold
song.
on.
That was her song.
Yeah,
Best of Me.
hold on. I know you didn't just say Maya.
With Maya.
Carolina Blue
With my-
Kicks Hot in the Summer. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I see what he's
yes,
saying. That verse
yes,
was crazy.
baby.
He smoked that.
Okay,
verse.
but
Yes,
what?
y'all, Jacob,
what are
man,
we-
you go and leave Jacob.
No. The verses, but now what are you comparing that to? For that's why I missed. Like,
songs that he's not featured.
An album that
Okay.
songs that are his songs. His top
Okay.
15 songs by Jay-Z on a Jay-Z album. Going up
Okay.
against, now it's a close argument because he's so strong with the first album. But the features, if you take 15 of his best features on a track, because I got guns that go
Wait. So what? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Where do y'all got? So from my era, where do y'all have Drake?
Oh,
Who?
this era? Drake.
Drake.
By far. I could drive to Florida.
Oh.
And back. I could drive to
Like-
Florida and back and don't have to change a Drake song.
yeah, like so, like for me, like I'm
Yeah.
a Drake fan. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like Drake makes
You don't like
music.
Drake,
You know what I
you
mean?
like
He's been relevant
Now-
since I've been a sophomore in high school.
Now peep this, right? By the numbers, when it's all said and done, Drake is probably gonna be the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
By the
saying. Me
numbers.
too. That's what,
By the numbers.
yeah.
But I understand why people don't put him in the GOAT conversation because he's not
I
everybody's
get
cup,
that.
cup of tea. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like when you think of rappers, you don't really think of Drake.
If you got
Sure.
shot in the back,
I get that.
I think Drake is dope, but I think Drake is a dope rapper. But the flaw in Drake, and who am I to say it's a flaw because he sells all these records, and maybe that's maybe the flaw is really the genius of Drake's popularity. I feel like he be whispering in my ear with that singing shit. He just come out of nowhere and be like, Like,
Hold on, what?
like, yo, dog, get out of here. Get out of here.
What?